Same thing.
How
1, 0.
you start from here, Your two.
So from there,
So you look from the two, one, and then what is it? Zero,
0F.
F, E. Okay, good. Right. So how do you find the experience? You do the circuit and you do your simulation.
Yeah,
Better,
it
right?
was. Yeah, better,
Mm.
much better.
Because actually, me as a lecturer also, when I create problem, especially on sequential circuit, once I did the problem, I will simulate as well to see the difficulties of the question or the answers of the question. Does it look awkward or is it good, the pattern? So same with you actually. This is the best way to learn actually, especially for sequential. You can do it also for the combinational, but the sequential is more of the importance because
Very
usually
complicated.
student having problem in trying to remember next state, present state, if you keep the data or you place the data. Because now you have to remember not only the input, but also you have to check the present input, the present state to understand the next output. Okay, good job. Hafiz, also good. Right, accept. So Hafiz is from group 1 and you are from group 8, yeah, right?
Yes.
So
Group 8.
let's see next. Who's going to share me and I'll bring it here? Group 2. Group 2, your question is this one. This is what we already done in 1 hour lecture, right? So I think explanation maybe not that much to do. I have done it, I think, in the class. So I think I want to see the simulation to verify this answer. Or maybe you can show me the binary output before you can convert. Because although the question asking for the hexadecimal, you must get the binary, right? Then convert to decimal. So who is in group 2? So is it okay if the answer is left in the telegram or you want to share this on Padlet? Class, do you think? Hmm? You sure? Yeah? Betul? Hmm. Okay, tak apa. Tunjuk. Okay, good. So right. So Yusril. Saya nak tengok how you show. So yang saya dapat ni daripada Yusril. Oh, okay. I open it. This one? Eh, uh, eh, this one? You punya penerangan kat bawah ni ke? Waveform yang ni lah. Yang ni. Okay. Tapi patutnya you letak binary dia dekat bawah ni. Easier to explain kan? Apa dia letak kat pane. Lepas tu tambah je. Itulah kerja saya sekarang ni. Okay. Explain. Mhm. Mhm. By the way, who's this? Yusril? Oh, who? Yusril. Cuma Yusril, you have to remember how do you recall the status of each S? For example, 3 is load, 2 is shift, whatever, shift left or right, 0 is home. How do you decide on that value? Hmm. You didn't show, right? By right, you have to start from there because in the exam, actually there are cases we mistakenly put LSI here, RSI here, but the table is still the same. You see? So you have to, the best way, my comment now, is the best way is to come up again with when you analyze the circuit, come up with the functional table, meaning you identify when 0, 0, you just write here 0, 0, what happened to where is the data coming in? 0, 1, what happened? 1, 0, what happened? Then you write down here, like the one I did in the class, right? Let me check. This is my marking scheme. Okay, this is for the one before. This is is it the same? You know, I put it on top of yours. Okay, let me see. Yours is, there's annotation. Okay, this is yours, eh? So you have 6, 3, 9, C, 6, 6, 5, A, 4, 4. Okay, correct. It's just that probably in terms of marking easy, I will mark like this. But then in terms of you yourself to feel comfortable that your solution is correct, just come up with show the this is my advice to everybody, not just you. Show uh, show the table. For example, when S1, the important thing is S1, S0, right? S0, and then what happened to the Q3, and until Q0. You have to consider all. And in order to do this, you have to investigate the circuit. So if you just do this one, of course, this is for the final exam. I believe you are scribbling somewhere. But for the assignment, it's better for you to show because the exam is like what? Maybe July. So when you're coming back to this problem, if you don't show the whole of the process, you tend to forget. Hey, how do I get this thing right? So that's why my advice is to complete. So for example, 0, 0 is what? No change. You put it here. This is Q plus. Like you look at my slide and try to use the same pattern. Okay. So I think this one is okay lah. Simulation. I want to see the simulation. Where is the simulation? Group 9. Can you share? Hmm. I want to delete the one before, right? Assignment can delete. I need. Okay. Participant. Do you see also the participant here?
No.
What you see is just the screen here. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because mine, I see so many things in front of me.
Okay. Can you see that there? My full circuit.
Yeah.
Okay. So here is my full circuit, and I'm using bus for D input, and for LSI and RSI, I'm only using a NOT line. Okay. Okay. For this waveform, I follow the input.
Why don't you change the grid size? Huh? Why don't you change the grid size? Grid size. It's too small, crowded there.
Oh. 20.
Is it 20?
80.
80.
80. Okay. Okay. Firstly, we group this all. Right click and group, and we put as one. But in here, the sequence is from Q0 to Q3.
Yeah. Okay.
And I reverse the group. Okay. And for this, the answer is into in hexa. So I right click here and click radix hexadecimal.
Okay.
Okay, after this, I run.
Mm-hmm.
So here the answer as should be.
639 C 665A4. Good. Okay.
Okay.
So correct. Good. Okay. So you learn from there. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Thank you. Who's this?
Ideal, group 9.
Okay. I did. Good. Nine. Done. All right. Let's go to Ideal. Let go of the screen. Okay. Actually, I want to close the participant here. It's reduced my size of my. Ideal, are you still controlling the screen?
No, I already use it.
Really? I
Yeah.
forget. Oh, maybe I have to share first. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, what is question number 3? Question number 3 is this one. This is actually another accumulator, right? This is an accumulator, but the trick during that exam is that your input has 4 bit, but 3 is coming from the counter. The lowest bit is grounded. I mean, the lowest bit is always 0. Alright? So, who is going to show me? This one? Where is it? Somebody giving me already? I can share? How? This is now, right? Okay. How show the simulation, is it? Yeah. Marks in question 3, and then what? So you have the counter, you have the register, right? Good. Then what do you get? Okay. Who is this? Zheng
I'm
Hao.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So which one you want to show me first? Which one you want to say? You want me? Are you having? No, this is my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? How are you going to explain?
Uh,
What is Binjia doing? Your partner?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's writing something there. All right. That's a long paragraph there.
Okay. So, just look at the waveform, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, because this is just marks. What is this?
Yeah.
Multiplexer, multiplexer, multiplexer. You have the
This,
ground. So this is the register.
yeah.
Basically, you have, what is this? Annotate the shit. I did. You want to annotate? I did. Huh? This one is supposed to be Zheng Hao, right? Zheng Hao.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you can request for annotation, and I say I approve. If you want to, do something on the screen.
Uh, uh, I'm, I'm not sure how, but
All right. I think this one is good enough, and the waveform. How do you get this waveform? Yep.
Mm. So look at the selector first. Select the mode. If we are using the output from the counter,
Mm-hmm.
and then if zero, we are keep constant for the output up because it's feedback from the Y, right?
Sorry?
If the
Mm.
mode is zero, the feedback from the Y, so the output should be
Ah,
constant. Yeah.
where the mode? Where is the mode? Here, mode. Mode is connected to. This mode
Uh, the
is
s- the selector of the multiplexer.
this one. Ah, here the mode. Okay. So that means if the mode is zero, it will take. It will save the value, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's one, it take from the counter, right?
Yes.
So that means that's why you have, because of your mode is zero here, your output remain 2. Yeah, right.
Yeah. For
Okay,
the
good.
next clock
Yeah.
pulse.
Why do you get
So
2, 4, 6, 8 A, C, E?
because the 3-bit up counter, we are counting from 0 to 7, which is 0 0 0 until 1 1 1 1. So
Mm-hmm.
but in order to make it 4-bit, we insert 1 0 at the as the LSB, so become 4-bit now. It's the same
Mm-hmm.
concept, right? The using the multiplication by using constant. If we
Mm-hmm.
because we are shifting 1 bit to the right, to the left, so all the numbers will be multiplied by 2. So we have 2, 4 until 14. We are multiply the number by 2.
Mm. Actually, you don't multiply. What happened here is that the first three, upper 3 bit is from the counter,
Yeah,
and then your lowest is 0, always 0. In other
yeah,
words, your number is always, when you count 0, say, when you start from, for example, when your counting is 0, 0, 0, this is from the
yeah,
counter, you add another 0. When
yeah.
you're counting going to
One,
0, 0, 1,
one.
this one will always give 0, so that become 2. When your
Yeah,
counting is 0, 1, 0, again, because this is 0, you always, the LSB is always 0. In other words, you count even numbers, right?
yes.
That's what you do, basically. All right, so that's clear, the process.
Okay.
This one, I don't know, last time, maybe stress during exam, so there's a lot of mistake. Okay, so you've done this part. How about the next question is question 4. This one is Fabionacci. Fabionacci. This one, question 4. So who's going to share? Maybe you can share the screen as well. Hmm? 4? This one is best to describe using best to verify, but verify using simulation. It's just that when you do simulation, you notice that. Hey, are you still with me? Hello? Hmm. Are you with me?
Ah,
Tadi madam ya? Tadi senyap ya?
ah,
Oh, saya tak perasan. Kalau saya tersenyap kat sini, kita ada backup kan dekat Telegram. So share from Telegram lah. So now, who's going to do question? What question is this? Oh, you can do like ideal, hijack my screen, or you give the file on the Telegram and put it here. Where is it? Who is this Vivo book?
then how?
Question 4? Right. This is question 4. And now enter the bus in decimal. The expected answer is in decimal, but I think mine is in hex. No, in decimal. So, what is this actually? This question is sometime you have a kind of chicken and egg kind of problem. Which is first, which is last. So who is here? For question 4? Group 4. Oh. Group 4 is Faris, Al-Fayed, and Farah. Are you here? Any one of you here? Or Rohanuddin, Alia, Farah, Shami? Hey, are you with me or not? Or is your line red?
Dengar.
Tak dengar? I was blurred, I think. Muhammad Aiman Shukri. Kenapa? I was blurred, I think. It was blurred. Apa yang blurred?
That's not me commenting kot tu.
Kenapa sekarang ni dah tak bagus ya Webex? Saya tak tahu kalau tak bagus tak sebab saya macam okey je.
Sekarang still okay je.
Pakai Webex ni bila you show me the simulation quite nice juga. You can show me the running kan. So probably boleh make some changes. Apa tu? Siapa nak share sekarang? Screen blank right now? Really? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Apa blank pula? Saya tak blank. Okay. Sorry. Itulah kena cakap tu screen blank. Dia tak tahu. Okay. Chat ni pun kadang-kadang saya tertutup. So if I miss the chat from this website, go ask me from the Telegram. I'm looking at both now. Okay. So siapa? Siapa yang kan ada 33 partisipan hari ni? Siapa sepatutnya kan ni? Senyap ini. Are you with me? Okay. You see the screen right? Huh?
Yeah. Wish.
Oh, we just want to go to Telegram. Still okay, right? This question. Or do you just want the answer? Who is doing the simulation? Nama tadi? I'm sharing the screen. Yeah. So what? Tak siap ke this one? Question 4? Hello? Apa group ni? Group 4. Burhanuddin.
then proceed to group 5.
Group 5. Group 5. Question 5. Now, in case if your
Hello.
friend uncertain with the answer, I just flash him the answer, okay? This one. This is the, do you see the new screen? Word file?
Yes, yes.
This one is the answer for this question. Okay? So so maybe now it's left with your explanation. If you notice, this one is actually Fabianucci. 3 plus 5 is 8, 2 plus 3 is 5, but there's so many mistakes before. Unless you start. So when you do simulation, you have to force the starting 5, 8, or you ignore the first few answers. Oh, I've got feedback. I got echo. Because are you having echo like me?
Wait, it's mine. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That means when you do simulation, usually the default value for everything is 0, 0. So you will get 0. However, throughout your simulation, you come up with this pattern. So try to do that for your number what? Number 4, right? So let's go for number 5. Number 5 is actually you implement a D flip-flop using not more than 2 multiplexer. His name again? Daniel Roslan. Apa nama Simon? Aduh, Simon. Which one is this? Oh, this is your answer. Multiplexer, D flip-flop. So you got 2 2-by-1 multiplexer. You have the D load. This one, the selector is load, and this one is the selector is clear. So the question just now, let me check again. What? So, okay. The answer is this. Is it the same? D and, load, clear, 0D. Let me check with yours. So Q going back here, this is load, this is clear, correct? S, clear is the second one, yeah. So when your input, let me try to enlarge further. So when your load, there's too many clock. You didn't 80, 160. You didn't change the grid size, eh? You should choose the grid size. I mean, the best thing is your grid size. Keep it to 50, the smallest, eh? This is too many. Let's see. If your load is 1, be coming in. When your load is 1, that means it will select. Who's going to explain this one? I'm explaining or you explaining? Let's see. It says that because in the first instance, your clear is 0. Right.
Doctor, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Let me explain.
Okay.
the load is in at the selector for the first selector, because when load is equal to 1, it will go to the 1 to the D. It will take D and display it at the output. As long as load is 1 and clear is 0, it will select the D.
Wait. Okay.
And then if you can see from my waveform, when load is 0 and clear is 0, it will maintain the queue.
But the output changing during the positive trigger, right?
Yes.
It looks like here load is high, right? Load will override. Now, which one will override which one? Clear kan?
Yes.
If your clear is 0, if clear is 1, what will they do?
Here is
Because
1.
when the clear is 1,
It will select.
obviously they will take S kan? S ni memang kena bagi ya? You have to give S.
S tu saya bagi dekat always 0. S tu saya set dia always 0.
S.
Yes.
Okay. So that means it will clear lah.
Yeah.
Alright. So the clear is actually synchronized kan? Because your clear kena masuk 0, baru clock masuk, baru clear, right?
Yes.
And let's see the action for clear. Here.
Yes.
Clear, the output is 0. But it looks like sebenarnya dia ada violation a bit here tau. In your diagram. The clear is changing right at the same time the clock changes. Kan? Sepatutnya remember about setup time and hold time, sebaiknya the clear is somewhere here, starting here. So that when the clock coming, the clear is stable, 1. For the data to be clear. Kan?
Yes.
Itu yang saya punya komen sebab you don't follow the setup time. By right, this one.
Maybe dekat DC clock tu kot. Tapi saya ikut DC clock tu daripada buku.
Tapi dia sebenarnya sepatutnya kena kat sini tau. Macam tu. Baru kita certain that when clear is bila clock masuk,
baru dia
masa clock masuk, clear ni dah ready. Kan sebab kita nak clear kan. Jadi clear masuk dekat sini. So dia kalau you buat macam gambar macam ni kan, yang ni okay. Clock turun pada negative age kan. Right? So by the time coming to this age, memang clock clear 0. Okay. Same here juga. If you want to activate the load, this is the triggering time. So rather than you better to have it extend a little bit here. Sebabnya by the time the clock coming, you sure the load is already high. And also I think your grid size ni should be minimum 50 lah. Yeah. To avoid propagation delay.
Next time I'll show.
But yeah, it works. But it works probably because we say, I think the assumption is the delay here is very fast because this is combinational logic. So you still nampak. Tapi it's not a good practice. Macam ni pun sama. It's not a good practice. Patutnya ambil sikit ke depan. Jadi input dia before, output dia betul-betul pada triggering. Kalau macam ni, kalau in my cases, this is like, apa dia panggil, meta stability kan. You're not sure when your transition of your input is transition during the clock punya activate. Kan?
Yes.
Ini je lah yang komen, but I think the output is okay lah. The circuit here is okay. This is just the verification. Sebab, I mean, practice lah the right way to supply. That is why kita ada apa? We say about setup time and hold time. So the setup time, reminder, make sure if you want the input to activate the output, you have to set it before the triggering time. Okay?
Yeah, sir. Just to show the positive figure, right?
Ah, you nak make sure that during the triggering, the input condition is already stable. Kalau you bagi macam ni tadi kan, that means seolah-olah, right, your input is changing. Masa tu nak trigger. So dia ni nak ambil kosong ke nak ambil satu kan? At this time. Okay? That's why you better to start doing that. Ataupun you can also, if you use 50, right? You can also change your ada grid, snap to grid tu. You undo the snap to grid. Untick. So dia boleh buat perubahan ni dekat tengah-tengah pun boleh. Tak perlu ikut grid. Okay? Alright. So that is question 5, correct? So the answer for question 5 is actually this one lah. This circuit, good. But I think the clear here, who's this again? This one, kan? Another thing, because you want the function here to always be clear, you can just grounded this B. Supply 0 rather than S. Because if you show S in your answer, S meaning you supply input. It can be 0 or 1. But if you put ground, it means definitely when the clear is activate, you want it to be 0. So the use of S here also slightly incorrect lah. Because S here says that you have to supply input S. Unless if you show like this, you have to make a statement S has to be 0. You have to write extra statement. This S is 0. But it's better, I think better you put just ground. In this one skip, this one just ground, because this one will always, when this clear is high, you always want to check this one, and you always want it to be 0. Okay, so it's a fixed situation.
Okay.
Right? That's it. Okay, that is my comment, that's all. Alright. So let's go to question 6. Question 6 is a new one. So this is the question 6, because initially it was the same. So you just analyze who is question 6. So when I give you QR code, only 33, student. Now who's going to do question 6? This one, Rahim Idol. Oh, you now give me in pictures. How am I going to do it? How is it? Probably I have to look for. Where do I get white salt? I'm trying to figure out. Wait. There's a whiteboard somewhere, right? Here. Wait. What? What notes? How do I do it? Because your friend is giving me in image. It's easier in PDF now. There should be whiteboard. Anybody knows? Or maybe Rahim, you want to use my screen?
Use what, doctor?
The screen. Ah, now you have. Is this one answer Q2A? Why Q2A? Farha, are you giving the same question? Yeah, okay, Farha. I take Farha. Because she has the Farha number 7. Okay, we do number 7 first lah, because Rahim, can you PDF your answer?
Okay, I will.
Wait, I share content. Screen 1. Where is it? Where is Farha? Yours is here, right? Okay. So Farha, this is yours, right? Farha? Yeah, this is Q7, Farha.
Oh,
Because I have problem to share the
sorry,
presentation.
Doctor. My line is not stable.
Online is not stable. Okay.
Yeah, not very stable. Now I can see.
Can. Now this one, how do you
Yeah,
find
can.
solving this problem? Is it easy?
Um,
Oh yeah, you have Q3 plus
for this one, we need to find the equation first.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. You have to find the equation, but actually the equation itself pun a bit confusing juga kan? Difficult if you want to go
first
through.
we analyze the circuit first.
Mm-hmm. So this is the equation you got, and then you do one plot Q3 plus.
Yes.
Okay, shift right. Oh,
Then
you got
we
the function.
simplify further.
And then what's your answer? 0, 0, 1, 1. And then you got 1848442C713. Let me check the solution. 1848442C713. Yes, correct. So I think you just share this one with the rest. It takes time to analyze, right? Because you have to figure out.
Yes.
But the exclusive OR here is when the input is this equal. 1, 1, for example, the output 0, 0, 1 is 1. So sometimes if you confirm like B1 is 0, this one will obviously 1. And if this one, I mean, it's not that straightforward, I would say, right? Because of the situation of the first case, isn't it? In the rest of the case, but this is the right answer. But you figure out, is she right? Shift right. How do you get the shift right function? So that's how you get shift right 1 goes here. Okay, and then shift right. Okay. Nice output, very clean. I think the output, the solution that you give is self-explained. Okay, class. If I have to explain this one, she has to go through one by one. It's going to take some time, right? Right, Farha? Or can you simplify? Farha?
Yeah.
But you have done a good job. I mean, you show everything. That's a good. That's nice. Your annotation is clear. The output is clear. Any questions from your friend? Any of your friends want to ask Farha? Let's see, is there any chat? 9:18, the last message from Daniel. That's all.
Yes.
Alright. So I think,
No.
is it okay? Shall we continue with question 6? Question 7 is considered answered.
Madam,
Boleh? Yeah.
madam, I have a question. Let's say in exam, right? They give us this question. How are we supposed to show the working step? Are we supposed to like draw the table like how Farha did? Or can we like do it one by one? But then if we do it one by one, we can't show the working step because it's going to take a very long time.
Yeah, actually, indirectly, you have to do this indirectly. But actually, you can do one by one, which means you probably taking more time lah. But at least
Yeah.
you show me the step. No, it's good for you. Frankly speaking, the marking scheme is just the answer. But I prefer to see the process because I want to see the way the student thinking to the point that if there are, for example, if there is a no change output and you show me the work, for example, here, you know that this is shift right, but suddenly you make careless mistake here instead of, oh, you got something else. If you show me the working, you will get some partial mark lah for the mistake because by right you can get the right answer. However, if you just simply show me the answer without anything else, so if you make mistake and that's it, zero, straight away zero. Clear? So I think your process solution, you can show me the whole thing, or at least you show me this part, this in the binary part, and the answer
Okay.
obviously 1848. This one must be shown, but this one it helps because I believe in your solution you will have to do this, but you may probably scribbling in your question paper, and you don't show it in your script. So rather than doing that,
Okay.
show it in the script. Yeah? But make it clear your script is you show it on top like this or below, and the one in the box make it clear. Okay, and this one also label it so that you don't make mistakes. So let's say for example the exam is 2.5 hours. If you spend like you already spend like 15 minutes on this question and still not solved, at least you already partially done this part and you can go on with the next question, which is probably you more confident on the next question, finish all the other question and come back. So when you come back, part of the solution is already there rather than you restart at 0 0 with nothing again. Okay, so that's why I prefer to see like this. It's okay if you miss out this one, because by doing this one, actually what you do is you can also trace one by one. As long as you remember how this function work, as long as this one is 0 0, 1 or 1 0, you can trace. Actually, in my case, last night when I did this one, I kind of tracing as well. Tracing because I can't really figure out.
Yeah, I also couldn't get the table.
And if frankly speaking, this question is a bit time consuming for me somehow. So during the exam, do partially probably to get just some ideas how it works or how to proceed and go on with the rest of the question. Then coming back. Yeah. Don't hang up on this question too long. That will be dangerous. After all, the marks for this question is only 10 marks. So you have 90 more marks to take care, right? So don't hang up on this question. But you still have to do it. But you can get an idea and probably go to the next question after certain time. Attempt about 10 to 15 minutes attempt. No, if you're still not finished, go to the next question. Okay? And this is the simulation? Okay, good. So you have the simulation, so you know how. Okay, this is good because you make sure the input is settled. I think this is like the same as the question, right? The input is not during the transition, so it's okay. So you see the simulation. How are you doing, Farha? You solve this one first, then you do simulate, or you
Yes,
simulate
better.
first, then you get this one? Huh? You do the simulation first, then you come back to
Yes.
this one? Huh? Oh, okay, whatever. So this is good. So I think, have we finished? Also, except for the question, the Fabioshi question, the I think we have done it. Is it? We miss out anything? Let me see. This is the schema. Can you see my file? This one is for the this one. I think Rahim. So Rahim, is your answer the same as mine here? Can you check? The answer is this one, yeah? 55AA. Let me check. Hey, FFAA. Why you got FFAA, Rahim? This is the answer that I got from the markets. Huh? Look at this. You look at this one, load and shift. So this one, I think for this type, it's better to show the functional table. Yeah, functional table is you only have the functional table is like you have the what is the control input? You have load. Okay. Aduh. You see, did you see the circuit diagram figure 2A?
Yes.
Everyone? You too quiet lah. I can't. Okay, all right. Because I don't know. Yeah. This one, the best thing is you have the input SH and LD and Q plus. The Q plus is all the Q3, Q2, Q1, and Q0. So let's say, for example, the priority is this SH, right? Because if the SH is 0, but the load, isn't it? It will immediately taking from this input from here, which means no change, right? If the S, if the this is active low, is it? That means if your SH, your shift is 0, no change. If it's 1, what happened? It takes from when this is 0, it will always no change regardless of the X. You will always save the data. If the shift is 1, now you check with the load. If the load 0, where is it? What it take? Q0. It will take from, sorry, if it's from 0, that means the first one will take from R in. The second one will take from Q3.
Oh.
I mean Q2 will take from Q3, right? Q1, wait. Q2 will take from Q3, right? Kan? Q1 will take from, actually, when 1, 0, that means the data is from here, right? From the 0.
Yeah.
Okay? From here. So this one from here. So
That's
we'll
good.
Q2, and obviously this one will be Q1. So that means this is like shift right? Shift right. And if it's 1, 1, forget it. If it's 1, 1, that means it will take data from here.
Use Q0.
So this one will be starting from Q0, right? And then this one will take from
Q3.
Q3. Is it? So when this is 1, shift is 1, it takes one D lah. D right? Not Q.
Tak pas.
This is wrong. This one will take from D3. That means we will do load. The function here is either shift right or load. Shift right or load. So that means okay, again this one. So that means as long as here is load, right? So let's see number 1. Number 1 here is 0. So if it's 0, what happens? Again, just now we already established, but 0, 0 means should be no change, right? Yeah, no change. That's why it's 5. Why? No change means this data keep here. Okay? Because of the 0, 0. The next clock is this one. The next clock is also 0, 1. What does it say 0, 1 is now? Shift right. Isn't it? Because so 1 just now. Here is 0, 1. So load is 0, shift is 1. I go back. I forgot. I think it's shift right. So if shift right, 0 coming in. So that means from 1. Here is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. 0 coming in. So what do you get? So you got I'm handicapped here because I don't see the question. I have problem to let me see. So again, if someone help me, I think you're supposed to help me, right? If 0, 1 shift is 1, the output is taking from R in shift. So that means 1 coming, but R is 0. So here will be another 0, 0, 1, 0, number 2, right? Okay. A. I made a mistake. Supposed to be A. How do we get A? 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Yeah. That means this one is 5, this one is A. This is wrong. Tell me how do we get A here? Here the next log, here is 0. Load is 0. So you got load 0. This is 1 shift. So 1. Oh, you shift right. When you shift right, shift right is 0, right. 0, 0, 0 coming in. Kalau shift right, bukan you dapat 0, 0, 1, 0 ke?
But I use 1, so 1 would come.
Where? This is not the RE. What is this RE? I see. Kenapa ada macam tu? 1. Okay, correct. So that's why. This is where you have to help me. So you got A, right?
Yes.
This A coming in. I got confused with this one just now. So this one is 1. Is 0, 0. So that's why you got A. This is 1. And then again over here, what do you get? Load is 1. Shift. Now you load. Right. Shift 0, you load. So what you load? You load 0, you load 5.
Okay.
So the changes exactly here, This is the time, right? So it looks to me the data is still A. Because 5 is after the clock. Right. This 5 is after this clock. The one is before. This is the clock time. So the A here, that will come here. This one is due to shift. This one is due to this A load. Right? This A. Okay? And then this A. Next, what do you get? Go with me. Okay. Now you got 1 and 1. What is the condition for 1, 1?
Shifting.
Shifting again. Shift, eh?
Taking from D.
Yeah. Regardless of the load, it will shift, right? So that means now from 1010, you shift, but your data is 0. So that means 0 coming in, now become? Yeah, become 5. 5. Because here becomes 0. So this one will go out, you input 0, right? And here is 0. Load is 0. Where do we use the ROT? You see? Strange, eh? Where is here?
ROT selector.
Select. Where do we apply ROT? Oh, it does apply. This ROT actually does apply, but we didn't discuss about the ROT just now, right? Let me see about the ROT. Here, let me try again. Let me be clear on that. I mean, so far the ROT does not interfere with us because it always be 0, right? But the minute the ROT is 1, that means let's see, where is my annotation?
It will take you
Let's
0.
Yeah, let's say my hand is not steady. Who can draw? I want to see. I want to show the function actually. Okay, maybe here. Then let me just, can I use this pen? When what you need is actually shift, load, and ROT, right?
Yeah.
ROT, shift, and load. But the highest priority is the shift. If the shift is 0, right? If the shift is 0, it will definitely take from here. So it will not look at all. So regardless of this, right? Your Q3 plus and so on will be what? No change, right?
Equal to Q, no change.
No change. But the moment this one is 1 and the rod is 0, sorry, the rod is 0, and the load is now 0, right? So 1, 0. This one is X, eh? This is 0, 1, 0. What happened? When load is 0, this is when you shift right, isn't it? So this is what shift right. This one will take from R in, and then the next one will take
Q3.
Q3 will take Q3 will take from Q2 will take from Q3 kan?
Yeah. Oh.
That means you shift right. Okay.
Kosong.
But what if 0, 1, 1?
Ambil data.
Ya, dia akan ambil daripada D3. Dia akan buat load kan? Kalau sini 1, 1, 1.
111.
Ni. Dari sini kan? That means Q3 akan ambil daripada Q0 kan? Yang Q2
Q
akan ambil dari Q3. Sama kan?
Q111.
This one we take from Q0, right? This one we take from this one.
Tapi load 1.
If it's 1. Sorry ya.
Load 1
Sini 1. Kalau sini 1. Sini 1 ambil sini. Ni we talking about this one. This one doesn't have. Kan?
000.
Only this three je kan? The
Ah.
rest doesn't have this additional marks, isn't it?
Ah.
So this one will take from
D
to
000.
sekarang kalau sini 1.
Load.
Only if this is 1, this is 1. This one now is taking from Q0.
Oh, load.
But Q2 is taking from
D.
D2
Data.
kan? D2.
Tu D1 D0.
Yang lain semua follow kan? So that means kalau ni kena ingat lah ni. Boleh tak tolong ingat? Nanti sebab saya annotate je dia hilang.
Oh.
No change. This
What?
one shift right, load, dan yang ni je beza dia kan?
Doktor,
Yang
yang last kali tu patutnya D3.
D3, D2, D1, D0.
Bukan. Kalau R dia 1, sini 1 kan? Dia akan ambil dari sini.
Tapi load
Dia
doktor
ambil-
1.
Load dia 1.
Dia ambil D.
So masa bila kawan ni pakai?
Bila load kosong.
Bila load kosong. Ni lah.
Bila load kosong baru doktor tengok ROT.
Load kosong, shift kosong. Shift apa tu?
Apa ni?
110.
Bila load kosong, dia ambil dari sini. Dia hanya bila load kosong tau. Load kosong. Ni kat sini. Bila load kosong, R in kosong, rod kosong, dia ambil daripada R in. Ni. Kan? Load kosong. Tapi kalau load 1, we don't have international here. I speak in Malay ni. Load 1, dia kan ambil sini, dia tak payah tengok sini kan? Kalau load 1 tak perlu tengok. Sebila je dia pakai R in ni? R in hanya pakai dekat sini je lah kan?
110 boleh pakai.
10 je lah kan?
Mereka kena buat
betul.
110 baru boleh pakai.
010 ni saja kan? Kalau 011 atau 111, ini pun salah
Salah.
Ini sebenarnya maknanya, maknanya function dia 3 je lah. Betul tak? Maknanya function dia, as long as load 1, dia akan load. As long as shift kosong, dia akan stay. Kan? Kaitan 1-0. Shift 1 dia akan buat. So yang 3 ini tak ada makna lah. Ini tak ada makna lah. As long as load 1 and 1, this one doesn't matter. Kan? Sorry. Macam saya main screen jadinya kan. Ini bukan saya nak main screen tapi tangan saya ni. Let's again. That mean yang ini by right, as long as your load is 1, ini tak kisahlah. Betul tak? As long as load is 1, dia akan sentiasa ambil di 3. Kan? Betul tak? Yang ni pun sentiasa ambil di 3.
Ya.
Maknanya as long as load is 1, dia akan sentiasa load. Tapi kalau dia shift 0, don't care, dia akan nothing happen. Tapi kalau 0, 1 untuk shift, yang shift right, condition dia mesti shift 1, RH ni pun mesti kosong. Kan? Kalau sini 1, what happen? This is the thing. Kosong. Kalau shift 1, shift 1, yang load kosong shift 1, sini 1. Shift 1 akan ambil dari sini. Load kosong akan ambil dari sini. Ada tambah lagi satu lah case. 1-0. The other case is actually if your load is 0, Your shift is 1, but the other shift is 1. Kan? If shift is 1, kita ambil sini. Lepas tu load is 0, ambil dari sini. And kalau sini 1, dia ambil Q3. Kat sini, dia ambil Q0. Nampak tak? Q0 and the rest sama. Shift right. Jadi bermakna, okay, kalau kan kosong. Ini sebenarnya rotate. Ni rotate, yang dua ni load. Yang ini shift right. Yang ini hold. Change. Apa foto? Maulido hantar apa? Maulido dah bagi dah. Dia lagi cepat. Terkiar-kiar saya kan. Ni lah dia. Betul ke? Sebab saya buat dekat skrin macam ni jadi lambat. Kalau ada whiteboard proper dengan ni. I think what Maulido doing is correct. Cuma Maulido you pakai udang. You pakai JPEG lah. I tak boleh letak JPEG dalam ni. Sometimes dia okay, sometimes dia tak okay. So correct. Yang Maulido buat 0xx. Dia letak shift. Sebenarnya bagus juga kalau shift yang paling kiri. Load yang nombor 2. And ROT sebab 0. When shift is 0. You see what Maulido is doing in the Telegram, right? Can you check on the Telegram?
Yes.
Betul lah tu. Okay. So kalau kita biarkan Telegram belah kanan, tengok benda ni pula. Tadi, macam tu lah. Tadi ni apa? Anyway, you dapatlah jawapan ni. Habis cerita. Kan? You have this answer. Keep the answer in mind. So you can double check with the solution. I mean, if you trace one by one, you should get it lah. Yang penting, when you learn something that you're not sure, you share in the screen, okay? When you have the solution or you have the answer, you'll be more confident lah of what you get. Adam Ishan to Rod is 1, load is 0. Yes, okay. Boleh ya? Lim dah bagi apa ni? You copy saya punya. Okay, cantik sangat. Alright. Okay, that's all. I think we finished. I think we miss only one, right? One more, the Fabianoci. But I give you the answers already. You just go through yourself. But you
Madam,
don't
can I
have
see
to...
an answer for number 2?
Huh? What? Which answer you haven't got yet?
Okay. Can I see number 3?
This one. Number 3. This one, number 3. The one that you did. Or someone did. Show already. Number 4. Number 4 is the answer. Capture. Share. Okay. Share the Telegram and you discuss among you. Okay. Lim Shiki, can you capture? And put in the Telegram and that's it. Okay, you can figure out. I think it's this one is a matter of again, the challenge here is that the marks here and this marks here are combinational circuit. Combinational meaning you don't wait for clock. That is actually once you have memory or synchronous circuit that have clock, it'll be easier to deal compared to the circuit that doesn't have clock, especially like this. You want to add. What do you add? You add from Y, add with Z. And then you feed back. So which comes first? This is the issue. The timing. So I think timing you have to explore yourself. And I think if you do simulation, the simulation default will start from 0. So probably when you do your simulation in the beginning, you will get some different answers. But after some time, you will get the correct answer. Once you reach 5, 8, 13, but this one is 21 because of the start. The start is actually will clear. Start here. Here. The start go here. This will insert 0. That is why somehow, not sure. Partially it does 8 plus 13, and another one you got 1. So please explore, and if you have a problem, then you can discuss now with your group. Otherwise, if you still have problem, you discuss with me. Okay? So can we just finish the class now? It's 9:57, right? That's all for today. Thank you very much. We'll have our class. The next class is on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we will
Tuesday.
continue. Oh, sorry, Tuesday. Tuesday, we will continue chapter 9, right? And chapter 9 is actually, what is it? Chapter 9. Design, right? So I will kind of repeating milestone 4 that we discussed on Friday. But partially there, partially not there. Okay? So I will share you with the slide. I already share you the M4 slide. I think chapter 9 is, let me see. Chapter 8 is register. Chapter 9,
Vending machine.
no, FSM, finite state machine. So FSM is basically milli and more. We have done it. We have done it before. A lot of it actually we've done. And shall we skip? I will just go through again. Yes, chapter 9, but very quickly because on Friday there are like 20 something. Anyway, I will give you. Let me just turn off this one. I will give you a Google form for you to for your attendance today. So don't, for those who did not attend, don't say very bad. So don't fill up the form lah. Atau if you fill up, you say bad and you have to say something lah. Okay, alright. Because I survey as well. The form is actually for me to survey out of how many of you who has very bad connection during the session. So actually, I will survey every time we have meeting. So I want to see how is the class. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Right. Bye.